Everyone from BP to the government is trying to find a way to clean up the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. BP has been using dispersants to break up the oil, but some people are concerned about the environmental impact. A company out of South Florida thinks it may have the answer. Here's a demonstration of a natural product called EarthBond Green. We're on the beach in Harrison County. In this pool is water from the Mississippi Sound, and we are about to pour some oil into that water. I'm here with Craig Shook, and he's got a product called EarthBond Green that he thinks might be an answer to the oil slick out in the Gulf of Mexico. Craig, thanks for joining us, and tell us a little bit about the product quickly.
The product is a hydrophobic product, meaning that it hates water, but it loves oil. And what you're going to see is that we'll disperse the product on top of the oil slick, and it'll encapsulate the oil, later to be picked up and removed by a skimming process, whether it's modified shrimp nets or we'll have a boom line that they can have out there, such as what we have in the shore edge, and it'll collect the oil, and then we can remove it and BP can reprocess it and sell it back to the open market.
Essentially the important points are is A, it's organic, B, it basically is absorbing the oil.
Correct.
And then it can be just skimmed up?
Yes. It can be skimmed up and it's removing, and you'll see when we remove it that the water is as clear as when we put it into the pools as it is when we're done.
Now this is a test. I know you've done this theoretically. Has it ever been done in a real life situation?
It's a certified system for the California Emergency Response Act, but nothing's happened out there. It was used in the Danube River in Europe, and it worked very successfully there. It's just the testing process and procedures are ongoing now. We've done a test in front of the Coast Guard. We've submitted the MSDS sheets to every agency.
And what has happened as a result of that? First of all, with BP, is BP receptive to this idea?
They're very receptive to it. They're just looking and doing due diligence with the numerous products that are out there, and people are coming up with ideas, and they're inundated. So
it might be up to the states then. Florida, Alabama, Mississippi.
I believe it's going to be up to the states so that they can take care of cleanup and BP can stop the leak.
Okay, and as we reach down in there, and as Taylor is doing, Craig, that basically is just turning into what?
This is encapsulating the oil, so all the oil is inside the system. I can touch it, roll it around in my hand, make a ball out of it, right? And then you can see along the edge, it's been encapsulated. There's no oil there. When I remove my hand from the water, I'm just pulling more and more oil all the time.
How would it be applied to the oil spill out in the Gulf of Mexico?
Well, they could blow it like they do attic insulation, or they could put it in a boom system of different fabrics. There's many forms that they can use. You can see we have it along the beach there, and if oil was to get up there, it would be absorbed by the system, and then they can recycle it later.
Craig Shook from South Florida with EarthBond Green. Good luck to you, and thanks for the demonstration.
And thank you very much for this opportunity.
And I don't endorse products, but I have to tell you, once they skimmed the oil out, the water was pretty much crystal clear in that small pool, which is, of course, not the Gulf of Mexico, but it was a nice demonstration nonetheless. Coming up next, BP has been very hesitant to release any video of the leak. We'll have a special report with a look at the leak.